Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renee Novak at blessedbycards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm here today to share with you another Make It Monday tutorial. Today, I'm going to share with you this fantastic new 3D embossing folder called Sunflowers. This is available in our online exclusives, and it is so detailed. You're just going to absolutely love this. And so I ran a piece of white through so that you could see the detail, and hopefully you can see that on the video. And then on the other side, the deboss side is just as beautiful. And so we're going to use the deboss side today in a couple of our cards, and we're also going to use the embossed side on one of our cards. So this one, the raised part is the embossed, and I just colored it in with some daffodil. No, I didn't use daffodil, didn't I? I used the Darling Duckling, the Timid Tiger, and some Granny Apple Green. But we're going to take this card here and we're going to transform it to look like this. So let me share with you all the cards that I have today, and then I'll show you how to do that technique. Okay, so the first card that I created today is with the Daffodil Delight, and then I took some Darling Duckling and did the sponging, and this is the embossed side, so the raised side is up. And then I just put it on a piece of black card base, and then I added a piece of white to the inside. And then on the happy birthday, I stamped that with you in mind. And then I just fussy cut it with my paper snips. So that's our first card. So the second card, I actually used that debossed side. So that would be the underneath side, not the raised side, but the indented side. And what I did was I took a black memento pad and just swiped it across that and got my black all around the details. And then I used some sponge daubers. I used Darling Duckling, Garden. This one is with Old Olive. My next sample was with Granny Apple Green. I used the Timid Tiger. And I stamped the happy birthday with the right words, and I mounted those on Stampin' Dimensionals. So then I mounted a little strip of black behind, and again, this is Darling Duckling. And then the other sample that I did the exact same technique with is with the Timid Tiger, a little bit of white, a little bit of black, and then of course the star of the show, the sunflower. And the same with the right words. I used the happy birthday on that. And this one is not popped up with Stampin' Dimensionals. This is, so it kind of depends on your preference. So let me share with you real quickly how to create that look. So I'm just bringing in a scrap paper here to protect my surface. So what you want to do is you want to run it through the embossing folder, and you want to use the debossed side, so the side that's not raised. And then you just want to take your memento black and you just want to kind of swipe it. And if you swipe it a little bit at an angle, you'll be able to get that great detail. And you can use a circling motion if you want to. It just depends on your preference. And so if you did that, you would just swipe it all over like this and circle it around, and then you would get that darker images in the corners. And so it just kind of depends on how you want to do it. So if you do want that darker in between, I would say use a circling motion. And if you want it to be really light, just use the swiping motion. And so that's how super simple it is to just get, that's gorgeous like that. You could do a black and white card just like that. But what I did was I took the sponge daubers and I did the Timid Tiger. And then I did the Darling Duckling for the leaves, and then, or the flower petals, and then for the leaves I did Granny Apple Green on this one and Old Olive on this one. So that's my Make It Monday. That's all I have for today. Fun technique using that amazing new background. And so I hope that you enjoy these cards today. Please hop on over to my blog at blessedbycards.com, and you can download a project sheet that gives you all the supplies and all the measurements and the directions for everything that we did today. So thanks so much for watching. be sure to stop back next Monday for another Make It Monday tutorial. Until then, be blessed.